Ladies and gentlemen, children of the interwebs out there, Sebastion, Envi, strong style, cinephiling, your new reigning, defending SCW Cruiserweight champion. Now, one of the things I said about Captain America Brave New World was the tale of it. The story was going to be that first week drop-off percentage as far as like whether or not it's going to have legs to at least break even and make any decent money. And we were just going to have to see what it was. The percentage is out, so let's geek about it for a scant few minutes. So it's been reported that Captain America Brave New World with Anthony Mackie, even though people were projecting it to just bomb outright opening weekend, it made some decent money. Cinema scores were apparently decent. I think like B- like territory or whatever, which I said when I was talking about it was, is it a great MCU movie? Is it a great comic book movie in general? No. Is it but is it terrible? No. Is it just average? Yes. Which is like quite all right. But did have a 68% drop off from week 1 to week 2. So the drop is lower than the Marvels, which had a 78% drop off, which that's just a objective bomb. Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania had a 70% drop, but it was more than Deadpool and Wolverine, which only had a 54% drop. But I mean, that's like that's expected from like Deadpool and Wolverine. I think, despite the drop off, it stayed on top of the box office with $28.2 million. The Monkey debuted with 14.2 million. Seen a lot of people like talking about that. I've just kind of skipped through some reviews as they come up on TikTok about it. Curious enough about it. Will I actually go see it? Probably not. Will I wait for it to hit a streamer? Probably. Brave New World has grossed 141.2 million domestically and 148.2 million internationally, bringing its worldwide total to 289.4 million. It has a production budget of 180 million. Of course, then you have to factor in marketing and all that kind of stuff. So one of the reports I was looking at said it needed to hit like 425 million to kind of break even. Will it have the legs to do that? Remains to be seen. Again, even though it had to drop off, it was still at the top of the box office. So we'll have to see what comes out in the next couple weeks. See how long it stays in the theater. But you know, it'll be interesting to see. Like significant second week drop off. So we'll see if it is still on top week 3 or something else take its place. Remains to be seen how it all plays out. But it's garnered significant like mixed audience reviews, with some people saying that like it's overhated, and I think it is. Just saying, like, don't like forget what the reviewers are saying and stuff like that. Just go see it for yourself. I think that as well. Again, is it the greatest MCU movie? And that's the thing with these MCU movies. Like, we're not going to get forever like billion-dollar movie after billion-dollar movie after billion-dollar movie. Like, it's just the way that it is. We have to adjust our financial expectations for these films, and just because something didn't make $100 billion, jillion dollars, that doesn't make it a bad movie. Like, it's just like some people, like I said before, some people tapped out after Endgame because their favorite characters were Iron Man and Cap and Thor and Hulk and that sort of thing. Their favorite character is not America Chavez or Miss Marvel or any of the ones that they're bringing along now. That's just not their characters. So they have to reach people they have to get the people who's like a fan of those characters like to the movies, and also maybe if they can just make a good movie to pull in some of those other like people who aren't fans of those characters. How do you do that? You do it with good writing, and not shoddy special effects, and you just make good movies. It's not that hard. That's what they're like fucking up. It's just making the good movie part. And a lot of people, again, they'll like shit on it because it's woke this, or it's like DEI cap, or blah, 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 and just blaming minorities and women for these like financial like hits that these movies are taking. No, it's just like we finally get some shine in some of these movies, and that's when they start forgetting how to make movies and just give us like just cinematic dog shit. That's the whole other irritating conversation. But 68% drop off, though still remained at the top of the box office. Again, well, how will week 3 go? How will week 4 go? Remains to be seen, but will they hit that magical 425 to break even number? I don't know. I don't know if it can. Remains to be seen how it all plays out, as I said. But anyway, those are some of my thoughts on it. Scattered as they often are. What do you guys out there think? Let me know in the comments below. Follow me on social media. Talk to me there. Talk to me here. Until next time, of course. Fuck Nazis and Nazi sympathizers. All y'all motherfuckers. And let us geek.